Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Baxter Student Ambassador Program webinar. Presenting for us this time is Dhvani Gandhi of Humber College. Hi, Dhvani, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Dan?
I'm great, thanks. Now, before we get started, I'd like to quickly introduce some of the people attending today's webinar. Kevin Smith and Andrea Ward at Humber are tuning in today. Transat, we have Sandra Gower, and we also have Carol Greenwood from the Tourism Industry Association of Ontario. Here at Baxter, we have Wendy McClung, Ian Stalker, and I'm Dan McDonald. Now, for anyone signed in via computer today, if you have any questions during the webinar, just type them into the chat box or the Q&A box, which are found in your Zoom toolbar, and they will be answered after the presentation has finished. Okay, Dhvani, if you'd like to go ahead and share your screen, you can start whenever you're ready.
Sure. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to support our students in succeeding in the travel industry. Thank you, Dan, for the introductions and all the support so far. As Dan already mentioned, I'm Dhvani, and I'm a tourism management student at Humber College. I would like to start my presentation by first taking you through to today's agenda. I will start by giving a brief introduction about myself and my journey in the travel industry. I will then start my presentation on the webinar topic for which I will act as a Transat employee, presenting the Transat's Barcelona products to travel agents. I will talk about Barcelona, then Transat, and then Transat's products in Barcelona. I will finally explain the benefits of selling Transat products for you, the travel agent. After that, I will discuss my time at Humber and my future plans. We will end the presentation with a round of question and answers. As you already know, I'm Dhvani. I was born and raised in a big, noisy joint family in the beautiful country of Oman. Growing up, I always loved the outdoors and spent most weekends in Oman camping, hiking, and barbecuing with friends and family. After completing high school, I moved to Mumbai for 3 years to get my bachelor's in mass media, after which I returned back home to Oman. While growing up in Oman taught me about caring about our natural environment and respecting different cultures, the 3 years in Mumbai taught me about being grateful for my life and getting happiness out of the little things in life, which also includes traveling. In India, I did odd jobs and saved up to travel around India as much as possible during my university. Once back from university, I started working in a destination management company in Oman and instantly fell in love with the travel industry. After working for 2 years in Oman, I got an opportunity to move to Dubai for work. I spent the next 3 years working in Dubai selling UAE and Oman. Since I was 20, traveling was always my priority, and I always tried my best to save up so I can travel to a new destination every year. I love the outdoors, experiencing new cultures and adrenaline pumping activities. And I have been fortunate enough to travel to a lot of countries. So I would like to share with you a few of my favorite destinations so far. New Zealand will always be at the top of my list because of the adventure activities and the mesmerizing landscapes that I experienced in that country when we spent 3 weeks driving from Auckland to Queenstown. Thailand is a close second because of the amazing food, hospitable locals, natural beauty, and just the character of that country. I visited Brazil in 2014 during the Football World Cup and France in 2016 during the Euro Cup. During both trips, we had a chance to meet not just the locals, but also people from all over the world who came to support their teams, which is a very cool experience. So that's a little about my life. I'll now start my presentation as a Transat employee talking to travel agents. Good morning, everyone. I'm from Transat, and I'm here to talk to you about the products that we offer in Barcelona. But before we get into discussing Transat, the company, let's talk about one of my favorite European countries, Spain, and why it's an amazing destination to travel to, and also a really fun destination to sell. Spain is an epic land with natural beauty, a unique culture, as well as famous and sometimes wonderfully eccentric architectural sites. In this country, fiesta and siesta are the ways of life. and every visitor is bound to fall in love with this laid-back country. The Catalonia province has a unique culture of its own, and its capital is Barcelona, which was once a Roman city and therefore is also very rich in its cultural heritage. The city is full of outdoor markets, restaurants, shops, museums, and churches, and it's an excellent city for walking around in. But for visitors who aren't into walking too much, it also has an extensive and reliable metro system. The Spanish cuisine has a great variety of dishes. Mediterranean Spain, although is well known for its delicious seafood, several cold soups like gazpacho, and also rice-based dishes like paella. I'll now quickly go through a few travel tips that would be useful for your clients. Barcelona's official languages are Catalan and Spanish, but it would be useful to know a few basic Catalan words when visiting Barcelona. Euro is the national currency. Barcelona is 6 hours ahead of Toronto. It is recommended to invest in a money belt to avoid being pickpocketed. You should advise your clients to scan their passport pages and email them to themselves before traveling. And I'm saying this out of personal experience in France. It is recommended to carry a travel adapter when traveling to Spain from North America. Also, visitors are advised to drink bottled water when in Barcelona. So that's a little bit about Spain and Barcelona. I will now talk to you about our company, Transat, which I'm so proud to be representing today. So this year marks the 30th anniversary of Transat. We are an integrated international tourism company specializing in holiday travel to destinations in Canada, Europe, Mexico, and the Caribbean. We at Transat are committed to development through sustainable tourism, something that I'm very proud of. This can be seen in our many corporate responsibility initiatives over the past 10 years. Our goal is to be North America's leader in the tourism industry when it comes to sustainable development. In 2015, we began the process of obtaining Travel Life certification. And in 2016, we became the first tour operator in North America to earn Travel Life. We are also very proud to share with you that Air Transat has been named the greenest head office in North America for the 2nd year in a row. I'll now discuss with you the various Barcelona products we offer. Let's start with how to get your clients from Toronto to Barcelona. Currently, Air Transat has direct flights from Montreal 5 times a week during the summer. The flights from Montreal take 7 hours and 10 minutes. From Toronto, the flight to Barcelona would take 8 hours and 30 minutes because it would be via Montreal. For clients who are looking for air only and who want to travel in economy, you should offer our flexible eco fares, which are for air only bookings in economy class. Basically, through these rates, we offer 3 levels of flexibility, allowing travelers to modify or cancel their flights for a nominal fee. And also allow them to cancel their flights for a nominal fee. Now let's talk about where your clients can stay once they're in Barcelona. When it comes to accommodation, whether your clients are looking for a boutique hotel in the heart of Barcelona, a large resort by the sea, or an apartment with all the comforts of home, we offer a variety of a la carte accommodation options. In Barcelona, we offer accommodation options in the 3 and 4-star levels. Also, if you have guests who don't have any hotel preferences and want a great deal, you can just ask them to go for our Barcelona Savvy choice. You just need to provide us with the star rating of choice, and we will give them an available option in that category. Although, you would need to let your clients know that the name of the hotel is normally provided 1 month before departure. Transat offers a few upgrade options for travelers looking for hassle-free travel. The option plus is offered for $59.50 for our guests flying by Air Transat. Guests can benefit from services like seat selection, priority check-in, and extra baggage allowance. This can especially be useful for families traveling with kids. The option Flex for $89 per person allows passengers to change their departure date, hotel, or destination. Also, they can transfer their vacation packages to a friend or family member up to 7 days before departure, and they can also cancel their trip and obtain a full refund. Let's now look into the various types of packages we offer. And these packages have been put together by an experienced and well-traveled products team. Let's start with my favorite and the most exciting, which are the cycling tours. This tour is perfect for travelers looking for an active and adventurous holiday. We have put together an amazing itinerary with which they can discover some of the most stunning Catalonian landscapes on 2 wheels. The package you see here includes round-trip flights with Air Transat, transfers, breakfast, dinner on arrival day, 3 or 4-star accommodation, transportation of baggage between stopover cities, itineraries, and the number for our roadside assistance team. So basically, all the travelers have to worry about is getting those calf muscles working. The rest of the logistics are taken care of by us. You should also know that the Air Transat's bicycle transport fee is only $30 per flight segment. So if you have any guests who want to take their own bikes to the destination, you should give them this information. If they don't want to carry their own bikes, then they can always hire a bike at the destination at an additional cost. If you have travelers who want to see other Spanish cities, they can go for our multi-city packages, which offer other cities like Madrid, Seville, Valencia, and Granada, along with Barcelona. And then if you have visitors looking for just, to experience the city of Barcelona at its fullest, the regular one city package is ideal for them. I'll now discuss with you the travelers who would enjoy visiting Barcelona. To be honest, Barcelona is a destination that has something for everyone. Families with kids can visit the urban jungle when the little ones have had enough of sightseeing and need to, just burn off some energy. This park is a lot of fun. It has more than 50 attractions at different levels. They have zip lines, rope swings, bungee jumping, log rolls. So it's basically fun for the entire family. Also, you should know that Air Transat pays special attention to families by offering them plenty of airport advantages. These include a designated check-in counter and also priority boarding. You just need to make sure that you advise your guests to register their children to the Air Transat Kids Club before their departure to be able to make use of these exclusive privileges. Moving on to couples, couples visiting Barcelona can experience together the strange creations of Gaudi, like the Sagrada Familia, the Park Güell, and the Casa Batlló, all of which are included in the excursions that we offer in Barcelona, which I will be talking to you about in the next slide. We now move on to friends who are visiting to Barcelona together, my favorite. They should definitely head to Barcelona's Gothic Old Town. They can enjoy exploring its maze-like alleyways, the atmospheric cafes, the shops and restaurants in this beautiful medieval themed town. Also, you should know that at Transat, we offer a number of special services for groups traveling to Europe. So along with all the benefits offered to FIT clients that I've already mentioned, for groups, we also offer a guide and driver for your group, exciting packages for long stays in Spain. We also give you the service of having customized, trips that is tailor-made to meet the group's needs and expectations. Also, currently, we're offering special discounts and promotions for group travel, like reduced deposits, free travel for one person for every 20 passengers in the group, a group price promise, which is very interesting. What we do is that we are open to matching our competitors' prices, as long as the quality of the package is very similar. And lastly, a future travel voucher for $400 for the tour leader. So now that we know the different types of travelers who would enjoy Barcelona, let me tell you about the excursion we have there that you can offer to them. Guests can choose from a range of a la carte excursions when staying in Barcelona. We have excursions catering to a number of interests like art, history, food, hop-on, hop-off tours, and as well as full-day tours for travelers who are interested in seeing the surrounding area. We also offer Mediterranean cruises that start from Barcelona. Here are the cruise lines and itineraries that we offer. They range from 7 to 13 nights and include a number of other beautiful Mediterranean destinations. So this is perfect for clients who can't decide between their favorite coastal cities of this region and are wanting to see more, while still being pampered. Now that I've given you an overview about the destination and the company, I would like to talk to you all about the benefits, for you when you're traveling, when you're selling Barcelona products through Transat. So when you book Transat, we do all the work for you. We put together the itineraries, we create the packages, we print them in easy to understand, attractive brochures, which makes the sales process very easy for you. And then once you have the file confirmed, we take care of the bookings for each service. We also provide assistance when travelers are at the destination. So you can receive all of this plus commission and bonbon points for just selling Transat products. Also, Transat is a brand that consumers have a lot of confidence in. So it's a very good product to offer for first-time travelers. Travelers who want to go to Europe but don't know where to go or what to do. They trust a brand, they trust Transat to take care of them and they rely on us. Also, we offer a price advantage, and this has a lot to do with the fact that we have our own fleet of planes. This lets us take control of air price, which, as you may all know, is a big advantage. Also, due to the volume of our business, we have purchasing power with hotels. Another reason is that our bundle prices end up being cheaper than when you're trying to book each service separately. Another big advantage is the availability and the quickness with which you can make a sale, because we, as like I've already mentioned, we own our own plane, so we can control the availability and make adjustments when needed. Also, we have room allotments at a number of hotels, so we can support you with quick confirmations when you get a booking. Another big reason is that we have very good relationships with a very wide variety of suppliers and hotel chains. So if any problem comes up, the hotels and the suppliers have a lot online to perform because of the volume of business that we send to them, because they could risk losing us as one of their big clients if they don't perform well and take care of our clients. Another advantage is that by booking our products, your guests can expect a consistency in the quality of service that they experience during every trip. And finally, we also offer commission on our products. The percentage of commission would depend on the volume of business you bring in. So it's very fair, because if you're giving us a lot of business, you get a higher commission, you're at a higher tier. But even the basic is a very competitive percentage. We also have our bonbon points rewards program for travel agents, as well as free special offers like flight tickets for large volume of business. And finally, our amazing and great marketing team that makes your selling job so easy by supporting you with all the high quality material, as well as all the advertising campaigns that they provide you with. So that's all I have for you today in regards to Transat. I would now like to briefly talk to you about my passion for this industry, my future plans, and also why I believe I deserve to be the Baxter Student Ambassador for Humber College. The reason I decided to leave my job and pursue further education in this industry is because after 5 years of working in the industry, I realized that this is where I belonged. As I had only worked in DMCs, I felt that I did not know enough about the rest of the industry to have a satisfying career. So I decided to enroll in a travel and tourism program that would give me a chance to learn about different aspects of the travel business. I chose Humber because the program offered here is so well-rounded. During my time at Humber, I have come across the most amazing and inspiring teachers who helped me grow, gave me confidence, and helped me realize my potential. I would wholeheartedly like to give a special mention to all my teachers and dedicate this presentation to them, as I don't think I would be here without them. After graduation, I hope to get work experience with tour operators specializing in adventure and ecotourism. My dream is to gain enough experience to be able to run my own adventure travel company that focuses on sustainable and responsible tourism. I think that travel can be used as a force to help people become more inclusive and less exclusive. And as Trevor Noah puts it, traveling is the antidote for ignorance, a quote that I strongly agree with and something that is very relevant in the current times. I believe that I would make a good ambassador for Humber College because I'm committed not just professionally, but also personally to the travel industry. I have been fully invested in our travel and tourism program at Humber from the beginning, and I would be very proud to be able to represent our school and the teachers. Thank you for your time. I look forward to answering any questions that you may have now.
Thank you so much, Dhvani.
Thank you.
And once again, if you're signed in by computer, please submit any questions that you may have into either the chat box or the Q&A box. Okay, Kevin asks, why do you think people should choose Transat over competitors like Air Canada Vacations?
I think that Transat has a better, when it comes to brand perception, Transat is a better option when it comes to leisure travel. Also because Air Canada Vacations, they use Air Canada as their flight, and Transat would use Air Transat. You know, Air Canada is perceived as more of a business travel airline. It's perceived as being more premium, and Transat is perceived as being more, you know, family friendly, and it's more something that is more available to the masses. Other than that, also, you know, at Transat we have a complete brochure with so much of information for Europe, for Barcelona, for the other trips that you can make, you know, with Barcelona. Whereas for Air Canada Vacations, they haven't yet invested in a full brochure. They only have a flyer for Europe or for Spain.
Great, thank you.
Hi, Dhvani, it's Ian Stalker. Do you think that there's any season that's particularly suited for visiting Barcelona?
So Barcelona, as the graph showed on one of my slides during the travel tips, Barcelona has really mild weather. They don't have very extreme weather conditions, but the best time would obviously be between April and October, because they start getting a little rainfall, not even October till September, because they start getting a little bit of rainfall in September and October. And after that, their temperatures start dropping. But in general, from the middle of spring till the start of fall should be a good time to visit Barcelona.
Great, thanks.
Thank you. And we'll give it another minute or so just to see if any other questions get submitted.
Sure.
Hi, Dhvani. This is Emily from Baxter.
Hello.
I just wanted to ask you about insurance. Does Transat recommend that people get extra health insurance, cancellation insurance on their packages and flights?
Yes. Obviously, as it is something that is regulated by TICO, we do have to offer insurance to our customers. But even keeping TICO aside, it's something that is really recommended by Transat, or for that matter, anyone in the travel industry. It's always good to have insurance, to have health insurance. In fact, if you're not a Canadian citizen, but from one of the countries that require traveling to Europe, that require visa to travel to Europe, it's mandatory to get health insurance during the course of your stay. So I think this is something that even Canadian travelers should definitely do. And I'm talking out of personal experience.
Great, thanks so much.
No problem.
And I do believe that wraps up the Q&A session. So I'd like to thank everyone that tuned in on the webinar today. And Dhvani, thank you again for presenting for us today.
Thank you, Dan. It was a really amazing experience. Thank you for all your support.
Yeah, absolutely. So you have a fantastic day, and we'll be in touch very shortly.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Take care.